Hi guys, Ryan Reynolds here. I'm really excited to hear some of your questions and even more excited to answer them. So we're gonna get started in a second to talk about Detective Pikachu. Is everybody ready? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Lewis, London, 12 years old, your whole life in front of you. My favorite Pokemon is probably, I kind of dig Charizard, but I'd be probably in a lawsuit if I didn't tell you that Detective Pikachu is my favorite Pokemon because he's awesome. Elijah, your question is how long did it take to make Pokemon Detective Pikachu? It actually took a long time. It took probably about, in total, 2 years. Amalia, my advice, if you want to become an amazing actor, is just to do it as much as possible. To do it wherever you are, whenever you can, your local theater, whatever it takes. But that's how you really do it. It's a lot of people think you have to sort of wait or get lucky or catch a break or something like that. When some of that is true, but it always works best for people who really do it and really are passionate about it and really love it. So whatever you do in life, do something you love. Harry from Manchester. I do have a rivalry with Hugh Jackman that spans centuries. And if he were to be a Pokemon, which one would he be? Oh man, probably like Mr. Mime, because Pikachu kind of like is in a bit of a rivalry with Mr. Mime. Salmon Mash Cat, which I do think is the name you were given as you were eased out of the womb. What kind of biscuit would I be if I were a biscuit? I don't know. I think I'd like to be a Triscuit, little dainty, salty, sort of, just enough, not too much. Kaylee, Scotland. I love Scotland. What inspired me to become an actor? It's not a really inspiring story. I just wanted to get out of the house, to be honest. And I love it. I do genuinely love it. And I didn't start as an actor. I started as an improv comedian. So a lot of stuff I did at the beginning of my career was because I loved improv and I loved that as a sort of like a sport and a culture and a community. So for me, a lot of it was about community. It was about being around people who were like-minded and people who I felt inspired by. And that's something, if you're interested in, I recommend that for you. Northfield Primary Academy. Hello guys. Why did I want to play Pikachu? I want to play Pikachu because it's a cultural phenomenon, because it's rare that you find something like this that people who are my age are obsessed with, and then people who are my kids' age, who are only like 4 years old or 2 years old, are also obsessed with. So for me, it was a chance to do something that really it would connect with a lot of different people. Sophie, I played a lot of sports as a kid. I played rugby. I played football, which we unfortunately call soccer in Canada. Jasmine, my favorite food is probably something that your parents are not going to want to hear me say, but it's chocolate. I really, really love chocolate. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I eat a little bit too much of it sometimes. Do you have a favorite chocolate? I like dark chocolate, and that's just because I'm old. When I was young, though, milk chocolate all the way. Wow, okay, Jigglypuff's song does put people to sleep. I don't have a song necessarily that puts me to sleep quite quickly, but I do love the voice of David Attenborough. Yeah, even just saying the name. It just soothes me, it like calms me. It doesn't, and what he's saying is fascinating and so interesting, but it knocks me out. Dedridge Primary School in Livingston, if I wasn't an actor, I probably would have. I like being of service to some degree. I mean, my father was a police officer, my brother is a police officer, so I would have liked to have been either a police officer, a firefighter, or maybe a teacher. Teachers are the great heroes of our world, and they make the world go round. Poppy class, well, everybody sit down. Let's talk Brexit for a second here. No, I have no clue either. You're asking probably the worst possible person. Robert. Oh boy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate Detective Pikachu? Oh boy, I'm gonna give this 12 Pikachus up. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go with 12. You didn't even ask for that. I'm gonna rate it as high will go. Guys, this was like the greatest interview I've ever done because it was all by you. I got to answer questions from you, and that makes me happy. So thank you guys for all your fantastic questions. Keep them up, and for those of you who asked about acting and what you're gonna be when you're an old guy like me, follow your dreams the best you possibly can. All right, love you guys, bye.